Be live. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. And yeah, I know that might be like an interesting start there. Thank you so much for coming by, though, seriously, because I know this week I haven't had any uploads of any kind so far, at least. I mean, there might be something if just something amazing happens, like amazeballs. But I admit I will share why I kind of am taking a sort of leave of absence this week. I will be back next week, though, because, boy, Game Awards are next week. Definitely want to talk about that this stream, as well as it's been a while since we've talked about anything relating to the Smash DLC, any Halo Infinite news that I didn't cover in my most recent video, Bethesda situation, thoughts about the Xbox Series X since I have had it for, what, like 20 days, roughly? Things I've been hearing about the PlayStation 5, and just the gaming side of things. I did the anime scene yesterday on Westside Otaku, to which 4K subs. Thank you so much for that if you're a sub to both of them. And today is the game day. And then tomorrow should be a day of celebration, but we'll get to that potentially. So yeah, if you watch a replay of this, thank you so much, but also thank you for being a part of this channel. This is definitely a live stream to cover various topics that I have not done a video on, but also an opportunity to interact with me and to hang out with the community and for me to address any questions or comments or concerns that you might have, and would love to see anything and everything that you want to bring up and want to get any discussion, not only from me, but from the chat as well. This is another opportunity to do that too, if you are not part of our Discord, to which we talk about shit every day, basically, in terms of like anime and games and occasionally movie stuff. So plug in for that if you'd like to join our Discord community. But really quick, shout outs to Jay Baker. Hello, good sir. Saw you yesterday brief in the anime stream, as well as Nikita Booker. Hello. Javion Postel. Hey, Keebs. There he is. My fellow Smash Nintendo a boy. A Blue 99M, long time no see, glad to see you again, thank you so much, dude. And Ben Bornstein, what are you, I think we have our first question, what are you thinking is going to pop up at the Game Awards? That is a very good question. I would love to hit that. But thank you guys so much for coming by to this live stream. I'm sure, like, for some reason, like 15-20 minutes into these things, that's when we start to like reach our peak. I always feel like it should be the intro, because that's when YouTube sends out the notification. But thank you to the folks that came to the start of this. Already 5 likes, so that's really nice of you guys. Thank you so much. But Ben Bornstein has a good kickoff question to something I would love to get your thoughts about, and everybody else in the chat. He asked, what are you thinking is going to pop up at the Game Awards? And I talked about this on Twitch, which plug into Twitch if you want to see me every week stream and talk about various things I don't on YouTube. Then Twitch is another bet. That's a free one, by the way. Patreon, you support for $1 a month, but Twitch, you could go there for free twice a week. But I've been kind of briefly mentioning this, and the Game Awards, I am more so the Game Awards. I'm more about the awards than the announcements. I know that's not like the mainstream people. You know, they just want to watch the show because, oh, there's going to be E3-like stuff here. But for me, I just want to see, you know, people get recognized and the industry like come together for that night. And that's really it. It's a night of celebration instead of just like press releases. But that's changed over the years. So with that in mind, what do I think could be at the Game Awards? I want to see the chat answer this, but I brought this up my last Twitch stream this Monday. There's a hope and there's an expectation, okay? My hope that we will get to, hopefully during this stream, is, like, I don't expect it to be there, to be honest, but I want to see the next Smash character revealed here. I'm not expecting it in the slightest, because there's reasons I have that I think it could be fun, saving that for next year's Game Awards, because I love the idea of a full circle where they didn't have a Smash reveal last year at the Game Awards, and maybe they skip it this year because they just want to have a full circle where they show the first DLC character in 2018's Game Awards, and they want to show the last one, which is perfect timing for 2021's Game Awards. Which that would be about the end of 2021, so it makes sense, right? That's when you show the last character, the same place that you showed the first character, and I find that super poetic. So that's why I'm saying I wouldn't mind if they don't show it, but I would like to know who the next Smash character is. without it just being like 2 weeks away. You know, I'm a little bit tired of seeing this whole thing of like, here's the next Smash character, and we'll have a Sakurai Presents 2 weeks from now to show the release date, or like a couple days to show the release date, which is like 2 weeks from now. And it's like, I miss the days of Banjo and Kazooie and Terry and Joker and Hero and stuff, where we found out about the character like a month or two before release. You know, we had like a full like period where we were waiting for Banjo, you know. But now Byleth, they get revealed a couple weeks before their release. Min Min, they get revealed a couple weeks before their release. Steve, they get revealed a couple weeks before their release. I just want to see the Game Awards reveal the character, and then we will get some kind of presentation on this character a couple weeks from now or something. I would love to see that. That's the thing I want to see the most at the Game Awards, now that I know that Halo Infinite isn't going to be there. What do I expect to see there, though, in terms of announcements? Sony. I picture this being the Sony show, because they're knocking it out of the park with their sales, as is the Xbox Series consoles are. But I feel like Xbox had the big announcement last year with like, all of a sudden, here's our next gen console, you know, like where the hell did that come from? They could side sweep with something again, Xbox could, but I picture Sony like, all right, we're lifting the curtain on our silence, and yeah, like I picture like Sony doing something here. As to what it is, I don't know. Like a new trailer for Ratchet, a new trailer for probably Horizon Zero Dawn. I picture maybe a trailer for Horizon Forbidden West, because they usually show things at the Game Awards that have to do with previous nominees. Like there's rumors that Among Us as well. Among Us is going to show like their new map at the Game Awards or something like that, because they're nominated for a lot of stuff, or a couple things. Maybe Fall Guys, similar thing. Maybe they'll show something, or Apex, which has been nominated numerous times at the Game Awards. And because, and like Hellblade 2 got revealed last year at the Game Awards, because that was a big thing like a couple years ago. Joker got revealed there because Persona 5 was a big thing. So it's like maybe something about Horizon or God of War, because those are two big Sony things that were at the Game Awards. So we'll see. Those are a few ideas, though. I want to see what you guys think. Like, what's some announcements you think we could see at the Game Awards in terms of like what you'd want to see and what you expect to see? I see Jay Baker, he brought up something earlier. So I just played the Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories music game and Breath of the Wild finally. Yeah, another plug into patrons. I didn't do a video about Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. However, I did watch all the cutscenes. And I did kind of like a private, like I did very raw recordings, because on Patreon I do like very raw videos. I do like podcast requests where I just record a topic that you want me to cover, and sometimes I just record raw reactions of me that require no editing or thumbnail work or anything like that. And I did post like my podcast thoughts of Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories on there, as well as like my full reaction to the cutscenes. So if you wanted to see those and you want to support the channel, you can kill two birds with one stone. But if anybody wants to know my thoughts on Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories, let me know, because I know we have a former Kingdom Hearts community here that was much more prominent than it is today. Region Barf, what an interesting name. By the way, quick shout out to the chat here. I see Region Barf has showed Crustard, Super Mario Gamer. Good to see that name again. Thank you guys very much for coming out to stream. Really appreciate it. Just wanted to hang out with you today and go over some things I haven't done videos on. Also, let me know if audio's good and okay. If there's any technical problems, please let me know. Maybe at Samurai Kibiji to make sure it's like you know, front and center important. But Region Barf, if you haven't already seen Beat 'em Ups in the latest video, which love Beat 'em Up, he's good, except his editing is getting a little bit exaggerated in my opinion. But anyways, in his latest video, in Breath of the Wild 2, that it could possibly put Age of Calamity more canon than it already is. I have not seen that video yet, Beat 'em Up, the Beat 'em Up's newest video. I'm assuming, I know what you're talking about. I added it to my watch later list. Has something to do with like Age of Calamity changed Zelda forever or something. I have not seen that video yet. So Breath of the Wild 2. That's another thing prominent to the Game Awards that could show up, but I don't. I think we're going to wait on Breath of the Wild 2 for a while. Like, I think that's next year. I'm calling it. Next year is the big, like, this year was the 35th anniversary of Mario. Next year's 35th anniversary of Zelda, and they want to, like, surround it with Zelda shit. But we'll see. Ben, not gonna lie, I expect this Smash game to be the last and just ports for it in the future. Oh yeah, how do you improve Smash Ultimate? I really don't know. Well, I can think of a few ways, but like Smash Ultimate, how do you beat that roster specifically? I can think of a few ways to like top it in terms of games and stuff, but like the roster, you just can't top that roster, man. It's called Ultimate for a reason. Nikita, the hype train has stopped. I fell behind, Nikita. What was the hype train that stopped? Javian's with me that he wants a Smash reveal but is not expecting it. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, basically. Super Mario Gamer, I agree with you. Whatever happens, I doubt we'll see Challenger Pack 8 for Smash at the Game Awards, but we'll see. By the way, I would love Crash and Sora. Crash, man. I have a video of the 5 people I want most, but Crash was, was he number 3 or number 4? I can't remember, but yeah, he's in my top 5 most wanted. I want that son of a bitch. Cruster, dude, let's play Gears. Yeah, you got to pay attention to the Twitch streams, dude. I wish I had a much more prominent Twitch community. But yeah, sometimes I play with viewers, and I'd love for you to join that, man. Or our game nights. We have game nights on Patreon as well. Every other Saturday, we do, like this Saturday, we are having a Smash tournament. So love for you to be part of that, man. Jay Baker, as much as I want Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind would be games rewards, it's just DLC. I think they should let other games should win. I think Jay Baker is saying as much as he wants Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind to be nominated for awards. Yeah, no, that won't be. It's DLC. I don't know. Like they should have like a DLC expansion thing, but they just for some reason add that. Like it's a weird thing. Like Persona 5 Royal is nominated, which I find interesting. Street Fighter 5 Champions Edition and Mortal Kombat Ultimate Edition. I'm just like, really? Nikita. Oh yeah, the Age of Calamity could be part of the timeline. It seems like it is. I haven't played it yet, but it just seems like it is. Guys, thank you very much for coming by today. I would love to hit any requests and topics and so on, questions that you might have. This is going to be just about an hour stream, so I appreciate you coming by. And if you are enjoying yourself and like the channel and stuff, consider liking the video. It helps a lot. And I will be back next week full swing to address why I'm kind of taking a leave of absence this week. I basically have a course that I'm doing that doesn't relate to YouTube at all. It's actually to help me in my personal life so much. And wish me the best of luck on it, because boy, I have been studying for it like nonstop the past 2 weeks. There's kind of like this first hurdle I have to get over, and once I get over this first hurdle, I think the rest of it will be super manageable, and then everything's hunky-dory with YouTube. Like I can put the time for it. But this week, because videos take hours to make, streams is just like, set it up, make a good thumbnail, maybe put in some metadata for an hour. It's like a setup for an hour and then the stream for an hour. So it's not as much work as like the couple hours plus that goes into videos. So this week I'm just taking leave of absence from both channels, but next week I will be having some great Attack on Titan stuff for Westside Otaku. And also next week is the Game Awards, which you can watch with me. More details about that later. So appreciate your patience, and I appreciate you coming by today so much. Let me see the chats. Kayleen YouTube, that's a new name. Thank you so much for coming by. Colleen, what are your thoughts on the games Mage? I'm assuming made. What are your thoughts on the games made by Xbox Studios? Because I have Ori and I really like it. I'm assuming this is like, what do I think about the Xbox Game Studios games? They have had a lot of them this year. Can I just say that? Like, the times of Xbox not making games anymore is over. And people are going to throw around the bullshit that's like, but they don't make games exclusive to Xbox. They're available on PC. Like, dude, I don't give a shit. It's just, Xbox makes games. They do. Sometimes they'll even publish them to Nintendo or PlayStation. I don't give a shit, because if they make the game, if Xbox Game Studios makes the game, then I get it day one on Game Pass, and I don't have to pay for it. That's how I played both the Ori games. That's how I played Minecraft Dungeons. That's how I played Gears 5. I'm a big fan of Gears, and I did not buy Gears 4 or 5, but I got to play them both through Game Pass. That's the biggest thing to me right now. Like, yes, Xbox Game Studios is not necessarily making a big game of the year, except Bethesda. With Bethesda now in the mix, there's this graphic of like Xbox Game Studios hasn't made any Game of the Year nominees. Well, like, that's sort of true and also not true, because if you think about it, Outer Worlds got nominated last year, and that was from a studio that's under the Xbox Game Studios banner. And now Bethesda's going to be soon under them, which includes Fallout 4, Doom 2016, and now Doom Eternal. So that's 4 Game of the Year nominees that Xboxes did for this current generation. I mean, not Xbox did, but, you know, the caliber of studios under their wing now. So, not to mention how much accolades Ori and Hellblade got, like, seriously. So there's some great potential, but we just are not quite in, like, the full-blown mode of seeing them yet. And I truly believe the tail end of 2021 is where we are just going to be seeing so much goddamn quality from these guys. It's not going to necessarily be as much accolades or critical praise as, say, like Nintendo or Sony games, but I don't mind, because I just like to play what's amusing to me. I don't need them to be justified, so that's kind of my thoughts on Xbox Game Studios. Favorite things to come from them that isn't Gears, Forza, or Halo, the trifecta, is definitely like Ori, Hellblade, kind of like these new franchises. I really like them. Like Ori and Hellblade is definitely 2 standouts. I've been hearing fantastic things of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. Anyways, those are some thoughts. Cruster, I never used Twitch. Well, I don't know that, man. So just go to Twitch. And even if you don't use it, that's fine, but just go to Twitch, and then you could find a link to my Xbox club, and it's just the Kibiji club. If you click that link, or just look at it, it will show you. You'll see what I mean. If you go to my Twitch page, you'll see, like, there's instructions on how to join the Xbox group, and then might have some spontaneous stuff with you, dude. And again, also patrons, too, that support the channel. Let's see... A Blue, a new Zelda game sounds like a perfect announcement for their anniversary. I mean, do they really need a new one? I just feel like a collection, just like Super Mario 3D All-Stars, you know, like a little collection of Zelda games, as well as like news on the Breath of the Wild sequel. You know, don't forget that's coming, but the Breath of the Wild sequel is still a thing. So, I see Jay Baker and Crustard earlier saying, like, support, so thank you guys very much. Appreciate that. Joey Strike, yo, what's poppin'? Speaking of Joey here, he's got a profile picture that has to do with Halo. Are there any Halo fans out there that are curious about the shenanigans that's been going on? I kind of already did a video about it, but we might actually have some new Halo Infinite news this month. We might finally have some goddamn new Halo Infinite shit to talk about this month. I'm really hoping so. Let's see. Needham. Hello, Needham. What day was the new update for Halo Infinite gonna happen? There's not a firm one, Needham. There's just the last blog that was on Halo Waypoint. They said, like, they're gonna have a kind of end of the year update. It might be a recap. They might have some new things. Who knows? But they said December 17th. December 17th, they said that they're going to have like an end of the year update. And they're also prepping for a quote unquote high level update and the whole restart to the journey and stuff. I did a whole video about it, but December 17th was like a day that we have that's tangible. But as to what could happen that day, we have no idea. We have no idea. There might not even be anything. It might just be like, hey, here's some plans that we have going forward. And honestly, something's better than nothing, at least to me. Aquarius Gaming. I'm very patient with Halo Infinite and the rest of the exclusives. One word, patience. That's really the thing with Xbox right now is like I was still, and people don't believe this because they just think I'm some big Xbox fanboy. Not true. But like it's just my preferred console for certain reasons, Game Pass specifically, especially. But like I just freaking love PlayStation games, man. I got to play so many of them the past year or two. I played Uncharted. I played through the Metal Gear series, even though a lot of those are available on Xbox. Last of Us, of course, dear God. Spider-Man. Like, I played a lot of great PlayStation games. PlayStation makes some awesome games. And that's why the past couple years, Xbox has been trying to get all these studios to help fix that. And yeah, so I'm glad that Xbox recognized their kind of like shortcoming and they're trying to fix it. And them putting $7.5 billion to get Bethesda, who has been nominated for Game of the Year the past like 3 times the past few years. I'm just saying that is something that will eventually pay off. Like I do not see that not paying off. See, Kayleen, I wish Spider-Man Avengers games would come to Xbox. Sony annoys me so much because I love Xbox, but I can't get them games. Yeah, I don't appreciate Sony. Like, I get that you have first-party studios. Those studios should make exclusives, in my opinion. They should make games that are, like, designated for the platform. But when you're, what's it called? Money something? I forget what it's called. But, like, when you're making Final Fantasy and whatever the hell else, like a timed exclusive on your platform and shit, like, I don't like that. I really don't. I get it. It's to entice people to get on your platform, but I hate that as a business practice, man. Like, just make your first party stuff. Like, that is exceptional to me. But when you're just, like, trying to get people, I don't know. I don't like that. Because you're limiting people. You're really limiting them. For franchises that should be played across all platforms. Again, the first party stuff, totally, like, I think there should be. But, yeah. Geodude, hello, good sir. Sup Keebs, finally got to order the Series X yesterday. Now I gotta hope I could manage to get a PS5. Congratulations to Geodude. You got one of these 4 systems that are impossible to get these days. So congratulations, Geodude. That's awesome, dude. And you got a Series X as well. Bravo. I want to hear more people get the Series S, honestly, because the PS5, you know, you just get like it with a disc drive or not. You know, it's pretty simple. But a lot of people on the Xbox side are just getting Series X's. Don't underestimate the value of the Series S. Like, yes, I think the Series X is a better, like, bang for your buck option, but Series S is like a great Game Pass machine, in my opinion. But congratulations, Geodude. I fell really far behind in the chat. Okay, so let me see some things here. Pray that reveal, dual wield return. I don't think dual wielding is ever coming back, Joey. Lunatic Zoid, hello, good sir. I see a Psychonauts 2 release date trailer. I think it would be the perfect time. I'm assuming you're talking about the Game Awards. Psychonauts 2 release date trailer, I think, would be the perfect time since the game was first announced back in 2015 of the Game Awards. If not, I will like to see a gameplay trailer. I could have swore Psychonauts 2... No, I think you're right. I could have swore Psychonauts 2 was revealed at, like, an Xbox E3 show, but you're right. I remember that being shown at a Game Awards. You're right. I don't think it was 2015, though, but I could have swore Psychonauts 2 already has a release date. Yeah, it just says 2021. Okay. That could be neat. I don't picture it, though, but it's possible. Needham. I'm assuming he's talking about Halo Infinite here, Needham. Yeah, for real. Even if it's just small info, I'm for it. Awesome. Yeah, same here, man. I truly believe January onwards, like, Halo Infinite is just going to continuously release some news and bits that are going to keep us, like, engaged. I really believe that. December, maybe not, but I think January onwards after the holidays, I think Halo Infinite's gonna get that train going again. Said boy, hello good sir. What's the time there, Kibiji? It is 5:56. We're almost halfway through the stream already. Dear God. Thank you for coming, said boy. And if you'd like to support the stream, I really appreciate that by you either becoming a patron or there is a donation link in the description. Really appreciate that if you want to support the channel and everything I do. But honestly, I recommend Patreon so much more because you get to be a part of like our Discord. Our Discord is beyond belief amazing. You got no idea. It's a family over there. Speaking of patrons though, Steffi, one of the S-Class folks, I need to reach out to you because Steffi has a full-blown stream request at some point here, or private reaction, if you will. But hey, Steffi, hope you're doing good. We've been talking about the Game Awards potential announcements and Halo Infinite, a bit of Smash. I haven't really shared my thoughts about the Series X now that I've had it for 20 days. Let's see. Crust is a cool, fun chat. Jethawk! Heaves, how are you? I have not seen that dude in a hot minute, man. And Cruster, thanks for saying, dude, Keeb, you deserve more views. Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, dude. I don't know. I was not expecting this video I did about the 5 reasons on Xbox. That is now my most popular video I have done since I came back from my hijacking last year. I can't believe that shit. I was not expecting that in the slightest. It is something controversial, and I have another controversial video I'd like to do here in the near future. Again, Twitch watchers know what I'm talking about. And we will see. It'll have a lot of dislikes, but it's just something I feel that needs to be said. But yeah, Jethawk, good to see you, dude. What did you think of Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories? I feel like you probably got it. But yeah, it's I have some thoughts about that game, dude. I could do an entire video about that too, how I think after watching Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, it kind of put me off to the future of Kingdom Hearts, believe it or not. One of my 2 favorite franchises. I have the Keyblade right there and some of the games and shit, a CD. I don't know. The future of Kingdom Hearts really scares me, man. I could see it exciting some people too because of certain things that they're doing. But anyways, but good to see you, Jethawk. Lol, I'm getting the Series S for sure. Yeah, man. Like that's what I think. If the Series S can, as long as you have an external hard drive to go with it, you're gonna need one. The Series S can be a great Game Pass machine. Like seriously, super great. Yeah. And it's like, it can be a great secondary console as well. So I think that's a great move, Jethawk. If you want to like get a PlayStation 5 as well. DMC HD, hello good sir. Do you think The Last of Us 2 win best game? Okay, so that's kind of an interesting question. Okay, so somebody just asked DMC, he's like, do you think Last of Us 2 win best game? Okay, you need to be specific, because I know you mean game of the year, but it's like, guys, I just want everybody to recognize that the Game Awards has multiple categories that are completely worth recognizing too. Like, honestly, even though Doom Eternal might be my game of the year, like my personal game of the year, the category I'm the most excited about personally is the best multiplayer game. I am hardcore rooting for Fall Guys for best multiplayer. Like, that is seriously the thing that I am rooting the most for. And then I'm also like looking at the music category and I'm like, damn, you know, all 5 of these guys have great soundtracks. Like the soundtracks are great. And then I look at art direction and I'm just like, man, dude, the visuals of Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us 2 are astounding, but yet this game has some style. You know, I love to think about every category and recognize the achievements in that category. So I just want to shout out, like, that's why I love the Game Awards, is because I love to recognize the accomplishments and the feats that the industry has done in each of these individual things, you know? But to answer the question, do I think, you know, Last of Us 2 will win? He says best game. I don't know what he means, like best music, best action adventure, best art direction, but I'm assuming he means game of the year. It could be. It really could. It won the golden joystick, so that's my personal pick. You know, like even though Doom Eternal might be my game of the year, and it's actually Ori and the Will-O-Wisp probably. And like I think Animal Crossing might deserve it the most for certain reasons. Last of Us 2 is my personal pick for game of the year. So it could. I have no idea. I have never been able to predict game of the year correctly, except for Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was the only game where I'm like, dude, it has to be Breath of the Wild. But anyways, okay. Let's see. I'm going to wait for the new Xbox Series in 2 years because I'm trying to zoom in. Fair enough, Jay Baker. No, all good. Save your money. I fell very far behind the chat. The future's going to be an acid trip, and I'm ready. Yes, the future is 2021 holidays onwards is going to be such a good time, dude. It's going to be such a good time. Jethawk, I see this. Well, Kingdom Hearts Melody Memory, didn't get it, lol. I'm not paying for $60 for that game. That really could have been in Remind. Nope, waiting for a price drop, bro. That's what I mean. If it was $20, then I'd probably consider getting it. I'd probably get it if it was $20. But, yes, Kingdom Hearts future is going to be insane. Man, it's not even going to be just Disney anymore. It's not. I don't like it personally. I really don't like where Kingdom Hearts is going. That's just me. Like, that's just me. I'm not saying I should influence you in any way, but just me. I do not like where Kingdom Hearts is going personally. Makes me really miss the old days. Let's see. A Blue, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, is there going to be another game? Because I haven't heard any news about it. It's, a possible game in progress. There is another game in progress. Like, they're setting up for whatever's next in the universe between the secret ending in Kingdom Hearts 3 and then the Remind DLC had some more, and then this a Melody of Memory even has more. They're clearly setting up for whatever this next chapter is. And Nomura even said, like, expect some big news on the anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, but he says, like, next year we're not doing anything. Next year we're going to take a break from Kingdom Hearts releases. So 2022, we'll see what happens. But there's definitely something in the works, and something that is going to be kind of bonkers, to be honest. Kingdom Hearts is basically Super Smash Brothers now. That's basically what it is. Javion, I'm still upset Xenoblade got shafted at the Game Awards. Yeah, we talked about this, Javion, but who knows, man. That game didn't get as much critical acclaim as the other RPGs that got nominated, so we'll see. Maybe that's why, but Xenoblade does seem to constantly get shafted from the Game Awards. Okay, caught up a little bit. Cruster, dude, they have to dominate Cage 4 if it comes out. What? Joey Strike, I called Sekiro being game of the year. That game was amazing. I don't remember what I called last year. I actually have a video of that where I did it with Quest Mode and we predicted the games of the year. Maybe I did predict that. I can't remember. I wasn't like firm though, so Crustard played the end boss for a week straight and beat the end boss, huh? Steffi, I love the Union Cross storyline, but I'm happy it's ending soon. It's been so long since I first downloaded the app. Remember when Union Cross, like, it was Unchained Key? It was a completely different title. Yeah, Union Cross, man. Jedok, lol, I understand. I really hope Kingdom Hearts is not going to go on that really freaking insane edgy path like Shadow the Hedgehog edgy. No, it's not even that to me. It's that, like, very, very, subtextual spoilers here for Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'm not going to say the specifics at all, okay? But just, Kingdom Hearts started off as this game that was simply about you being the chosen one, and you have this weapon that is like a key and a blade, and you're fighting the forces of darkness while you're looking for your friends, your two best friends in the world. That's what Kingdom Hearts 1 was about. It was simple, it was cute, it was, you know, just a simple tale of light versus dark. And Chain of Memories kind of mixed things up a little bit, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 was still fine. It added a little bit of some weird things, and it just kind of kept escalating to now, instead of just being a boy looking for his friends as he fights the forces of darkness, now it's like time travel, different worlds that is memories, data, and dreams. Being able to bring people back from the dead, and people not necessarily being alive, and being able to go in and out of a realm of death. And like, it's not even about light and dark anymore. It's really not even about light and darkness anymore. It's just about like, how do we figure out the means to make shit as crazy as possible and not make any sense. I just miss the old days of Kingdom Hearts. I really do. I miss the old days where it was just a great story of friendship. That's what it really is. It was a great story of friendship with some, you know, Disney worlds that you go through and cool ass combat and stuff. But now, I don't know, shit is just hit the fan, and Melody of Memory specifically. I did a podcast about this on Patreon, but like, it's gone somewhere I just do not like. I personally do not like. It is no longer the story about just, yeah. Anyways, that's a long ramble. Joey Strike, I'm the exact opposite. I want Kingdom Hearts to get more mature. I don't know. It just depends, man. For me. Flagboy, this is funny. I was just playing Kingdom Hearts 2 before logging into the stream. Hey, Flagboy. Thanks for coming, buddy. Jay Baker, it's not just that about Kingdom Hearts games. It's more that Kingdom Hearts crazy phone game, and they put it on the phone. They will keep on going for God knows how long, so that's why. I don't mind the phone thing, to be honest. I'm glad there's a mobile app game. I don't like there being important elements in it, but I like that there's a mobile app game. I think it's fun. But the microtransactions in that game is absolute horseshit. It is garbage. But anyways, so we have 20 minutes left. If you can hear the music playing, it's beautiful. Thank you all so much for coming out, by the way. Cruster, Jethawk, A Blue, Joey, Steffi, Flagboy. Thank you guys very much. Really quick. There he is. I've had the Series X for 20 days. And I haven't really shared like a review or my thoughts on it or anything like that, because there's a million of them up, to be honest. When I miss the window of something, I kind of just decide like, how much do I want to do the video? But to sum it up, my first day experience, I think I have triumphed it. I think I figured out the things that were kind of bugging me. The things that are bugging me about the console is that it shows some games. There's some games that are optimized for X and S that you could still play off of your external, which they said that you couldn't, but you can. And it took me a while to figure out why that is. Not all of them, but just some of them. And Quick Resume wasn't working for some titles at first, but now I don't even, like, it works with everything. For me anyways. I love Quick Resume. Oh my God. Like, I know this console can go 4K 120 and shit. I checked out Ori and Gears 5 like that, but, and Master Chief Collection as well is 4K 120 now. Quick Resume is hands down the coolest thing about the console, dude. I freaking love that so much. It takes the decision making out of what you want to play. It takes the decision making out so much. Like, if I just feel like playing Celeste, I hop over to Celeste and it remembers exactly where I was. And if I want to play Gears 5, I'm just instantly in the main menu. Don't have to deal with splash screens. Same goes with Master Chief Collection. I don't have to deal with any splash screens because I'll just be in the main menu. Quick Resume is so damn amazing. And I can't believe freaking EA Play is a part of Game Pass now. It's crazy. And while, yes, I haven't had like a Miles Morales or Demon Souls to play on this system, I just enjoy like the 4K smoothness that I'm getting with all these games. Yeah, trolls come at me. They're gonna say like, have fun playing older games, man. I'm just like, look, if I wanted to get some newer games, I could. If I wanted to get Valhalla or Watch Dogs or whatever, sure. But like, there's just so many games I would like to play that I haven't played yet, and I get to like play them in the most optimized state because it flies in terms of backwards compatibility. Oh my god. I like the controller a lot. The dynamic backgrounds are great, and there's a lot of customization you can do, which I love. But quick resume is the show stealer, man. I am not noticing the load times personally. I know a lot of people were saying like the load times is the biggest thing you're gonna see, but for me, quick resume is like the number one thing I see, and I freaking love it, and I don't get why PlayStation 5 doesn't do it. I really don't, because it's so cool. But those are some brief thoughts. Games have never looked better, and for some reason, Minecraft Dungeons is the one that it doesn't even have an optimization, but for some reason that game just looks butter smooth. I don't know why, like more than the games that actually have an optimization. But anyways, those are some brief thoughts that I got. Happy to answer any other questions about that though. Let's see. A Blue, 20 minutes left. That was fast. I know, right? I'll be on Twitch tomorrow though if you feel like hanging out with me and asking more shit. I'm gonna play some Fall Guys, I believe. Have fun with that, and if you'd like to jump in, maybe you can as well. Should be hopefully celebrating me passing part 1 of this training that is taking up so much of my time this week. And I hope to God I pass it, because 1, that means I can proceed with the easier parts of it, and 2, the hardest part is done. Like, I just hope. I just wish me the best of luck with that, guys. Let's see. Crustard, Valhalla bugs are game-breaking. I've heard there's some. It's like the standard Ubisoft situation, but I don't know. Lane Vaughn, finally got my Xbox Series X. I can't wait. I can't play Cold War like it would stop crashing. Has anyone had this problem or know how to fix this? I'm assuming Lane's saying, by the way, hi Lane. I'm assuming they're saying I finally got my Xbox Series X, congratulations. But you can't play Cold War because it keeps crashing over and over. I'm guessing that's what you're saying. I have been hearing a lot of, like, at least Assassin's Creed Valhalla runs. You know, at least it runs. Sure, there's some bugs in it, but, like, at least it freaking runs. But Call of Duty Cold War, I have been hearing that game just straight up is crashing a lot or is causing certain TV issues. I don't know why I've been hearing some weird shit about Call of Duty Cold War, but to me, that is the third-party game that is, like, really freaking me out in terms of what I've been hearing. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you how to fix that. Flagboy, I want the next gen systems, but I am going to wait until stock more available and you don't have to sell a body part to get a PS5 or Xbox. Well, first off, do not buy from any of these goddamn scalpers. Like, if they sell it for like $100 more, then maybe fine. You know, maybe. But do not buy from these freaking scalpers that are just doubling the price and bullshit. Don't touch that crap. It's just a matter of, if you want to get one, you have to be following Cheap Ass Gamer on Twitter and like IGN's something, I forget, but like you just have to follow the right people and stay tuned to Walmart, because Walmart has been killing it with how many of these things that they've been getting and telling people about it. But yeah, just wait. That's fine. Give it a couple months. I mean, hopefully things will be better in a couple months. Jay Baker, that's other reason why I want to wait for the Xbox Series around 2 years, just so they're more available. Sure. But then again, if you wait 2 years, then you might just see what the next big thing is. Because I feel like we get a new version of these consoles every couple years, so. Crustard, I beat Valhalla, but some of the side quests, if you're a completionist, will not work. Like, you try to interact with an NPC and they stare at you. It says you have a quest. Give me that quest. Lane's having Call of Duty problems, but at least is enjoying other games and loving my new console. Is definitely well worth the money. I'm gonna tell you what, if you have an Xbox Series X and you haven't played Gears 5 and you have a good 4K TV, play that shit on the Xbox Series X, because that is hands down like the showcase for the system. And it's so funny because the game is not even like a next gen game technically. But Gears 5 just looks so good with the freaking ultra texture pack that they have on that game on the Series X, and it's running like buttery smooth 4K 60 frame cutscenes and just instantly transitioning to the 60 frames in campaign, and then the multiplayer, it's got like the little touch of like the little like tint of ray tracing. Like that game looks so damn good. So damn good. The first party stuff is what's really going to utilize these systems, and I'm really excited about that. But anyways, oh, there is one thing I did want to address that I haven't done a video on. There's a lot of things coming around right now that's like, why is the PlayStation 5 running third-party games better than the Xbox Series X does? And I'm seeing some interesting reports that's like, that's very, very, very well likely to be because there was PlayStation 5 dev kits that went out much sooner than the Series X's were. And granted, the Series X got to show the actual system way earlier and get into the hands of people way earlier. But in terms of a dev kit, apparently they were really struggling to do that. And how well games run is really dependent on the developers. It's not the hardware, it's the developers and how well they program for that hardware. And I don't think they had enough time to really mess with the Series X and S. So that could be, I'm not trying to make excuses, but that's just a brief explanation. I didn't really feel like doing a video about it though, because I didn't feel the need to justify anything. I don't care. Like games look great to me, and yeah, I don't feel the need to justify or defend anything. So, but just interesting story, I thought. Let me know what you think of that. Flagboy, oh, I do not plan on it. I see them on Facebook. I read them for filth, how much they are trash, to be honest. Yeah. Scalpers, I don't know. I wish Thanos snapped and he would just get rid of scalpers. Geodude has a good recommendation here. Follow Wario64 on Twitter. That's how I got the X. Yeah, Wario64 is another good one. Crustard, lol, Keebs, how is the Xbox Series X? Well, I just shared that already, man. I'm loving the 4K. I'm loving how smooth the frame rates is. Funny enough, I noticed the frame rates more than the 4K, to be honest. I really do. Like, oh my god, I think the most jarring game I played actually was Dead by Daylight. Oh, no, Gears 5 first and foremost, but Dead by Daylight, that game did not look good on my Xbox One S. But then I played it on my Series X, and I'm like, this is completely different. That game was a night and day difference. But again, man, just to sum it up, Quicker Zoom. Quicker Zoom is my favorite thing about like the Series X, because it can do it like off of the external drive, and I love that. So, and it sometimes does that when I've unplugged the damn thing from power, and then I plug it back in, and it still remembers like what I was playing and where it was at. It's insane. My headphones just died. I'm gonna turn this over. I want to get back I have like ambient Halo music playing. Let's see. Flagboy. True, look at Xbox One and how many revisions they made. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of different models for these suckers. I found it interesting though, this is the first console generation that we have had like multiple consoles come out at launch. It's pretty interesting. Joey, bro, people are selling the boxes alone for the same price as the console. Dude, can I just tell you guys, like, the Xbox Series X had the coolest unboxing experience I have ever had in my entire life. The unboxing, like, this is gonna look like crap, but like, where is the opening? There we go. It, like, I love how it just like it opens like a chest, you know? Like, again, this is all trash, but it just opens like a chest, and it's diagonal, you know? So it's just like it greets you, and the moment you open it, you just see the power of your dreams and shit. It was a cool experience. It was a very cool opening experience. All right. Really, how come on 4K? What, Jay Baker? I don't know what Jay Baker's asking here. But I just noticed the frame rate's more for some reason. I don't notice 120 though. Let me tell you right now. As a person that was debating about which TV to buy for these consoles, let me tell you, I don't regret the TV I bought because it's gorgeous. But if you want a TV so you could do 4K 120, don't feel the need to do it. Just don't feel the need to do it. It's nice if you want to future-proof and get one, that's cool. But in my opinion, 4K 60 frames and 4K 120, I don't notice that much of a difference. The main thing, I don't see the difference, but hey, Blue99, thank you very much for following on Twitch, man. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. We're streaming 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. So thanks for following, man. I need to have stream labels running. But yeah, I just personally don't see a difference between 60 frames and 120 frames. Just me personally. But that's just me. And Discordant Dreams is following now. Cool, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you so much for following, guys. Really appreciate that. How do you say this? Discordinated Dreams. I like that. But anyways, yeah. That's an opinion about 60 frames and 120. Daniel, should I get a 4K monitor with lower hertz, or should I get a higher refresh rate monitor with 2K for next gen? It depends on the games you play, in my opinion. It depends on the games you play. If you primarily play things like fighting games or shooters, I think a refresh rate is more important to you, like the frame rates. But honestly, if you have a monitor that can just do 4K 60, then that's great. That's great. Like in my opinion, the best bang for your buck TV that you could get for next gen is you could write this down, the TCL 6 series mini QLED. The TCL 6 series mini QLED. That is the best bang for your buck TV. Yes, I got a TV that costs twice as much as it, because I wanted to get that 4K 120. But the TCL 6 series is perfect because it offers 4K 60 frames and 1440p 120. And that's dope. That's all you need. And so to like answer this question, should I get a 4K monitor with lower hertz, or should I get a 2K monitor with higher hertz? It depends, man. I personally would say the resolution matters more to me than the refresh rate. As long as it can do 60. As long as it can do 60 hertz, to me, that's like the minimum beautiful. That's my opinion. Crustard, I have HDR 4K and it looks dim. You had to mess with your settings maybe, Crustard. The replays I've noticed, sometimes when I save like a clip on Xbox, like it makes the clip super dim. I don't know why, but I have not experienced the whole like dim issue. I feel like that's a TV problem potentially. Or actually a setting specifically. Lane, for me, racing games are fantastic on the Series X. Oh yeah, racing games, prime example. Like frame rate's beautiful. I can really notice the frame rates on it, and it just feels amazing. I'm not too big on racing games, but it just feels so nice for how smooth it runs. Yeah, I purposely downloaded a lot of games that I never really intend to play because I'm just interested with how they look. and I've heard so many great things about Forza Horizon 4, so I downloaded it, and it has like an optimized like patch on it, and I'm like, I do want to try you at some point. Anyways, LG 4K HDR smart TV sucks. I have an LG 4K HDR. I'm gonna swear here, it's fucking amazing. It's so damn amazing. Like, if I could go back and debate whether I would buy it or not, I would still debate. But I freaking love my LG 4K HDR TV, man. It's so damn good. It depends though, Crustard. If your TV is really dim, I'm guessing you got the nano cell. I forget what it's called, like the 4900 nano cell or something. Because yeah, LG TVs typically have a problem with being too dim. They really do. A lot of the cheaper ones, they have a problem with being pretty damn too dim. So I'm guessing you might have gotten the nano cell one that I've been hearing a lot about. And the reason I didn't get that TV, even though it matches, you know, it does the 4K 120 shit, it has the 2.1 ports, I didn't want to get that one because I saw a lot of people were saying that thing is way too dim. So, sorry, man. Highly recommend for anybody here, if you're debating about what TV or monitor to get, go to RTings, RTINGS.com. They give you a lot of great like reviews and ratings on TVs and stuff. That's what I did. And the LG CX, you're constantly hearing that probably, but that is like constantly at the top of everybody's recommendations. And you go to that site and that thing is like 10 out of 10 everywhere, except for the brightness, but it's good enough to me. So, Discoordinated Dreams, sup boys. Sup, man. Thank you very much for following me on Twitch, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Capone is here. Hello, good sir. Showing up towards the end of this. We are going to be wrapping up here in a moment. So I love to get any final squeezes of questions or comments from you guys. I apologize again that I'm going to be kind of absent this week, but I will be back next week for the Game Awards and so on. And West Side Otaku is Attack on Titan. Boy, I'm excited for that. But just wish me luck for what I'm working through here this week. And I will see you on Twitch tomorrow for some Fall Guys fun. And then Friday, I will probably be on Mads Gaming's channel to do kind of a podcast. I'm not done yet. I'm just squeezing in some things before we begin to wrap up here. And I also want you to squeeze in any final questions or comments that you have. Please do so. But yeah, that's just some quick notes. Oh, and this Saturday on Twitch, we're going to have a Smash Bros. Tourney. Should be a blasty blast. If you're a patron, you're for sure a participant, but there might be room for a few folks to wiggle in as participants. So this Saturday, Twitch, have some fun with us. But anyways, yeah, squeeze in any final comments or questions you have, and I appreciate you coming by. Let's see here. And if you'd like to continue these conversations also, one more plug to Patreon. It means a lot. And not only are you supporting me, but you're getting access to Discord. You get to request your own podcasts on things, get full reactions, influence content. You get to have so much while doing so much. So thank you, man. Shout out to Joey and Capone, who are patrons there. Let's see. Capone, how will you celebrate if Doomslayer is in Fall Guys? I won't celebrate at all. Doomslayer doesn't belong in Fall Guys whatsoever. I was getting excited, Capone, because I thought you were gonna say if Doomslayer's in Smash Bros. That's my number one thing, man. If they announce Doom Guy or Doomslayer, whichever one they want to say for Smash Bros, I will bust a freaking nut. I want that so bad. What do they say? What's the splash screen? Doom Guy rips and tears into Smash Bros. Like, what do they do? Doom Guy is... he goes completely against what Sakurai says with the whole, like, Smash is made for good little girls and boys. Like, no. Doomslayer's not making it in. Hey, Blue, see you tomorrow. Can't wait. Cool, man. I'm excited. Oh, I just realized you followed Twitch too. Perfect, yeah. See you tomorrow, dude, hopefully. Should have some fun in Fall Guys and talk about a lot of other stuff. A Blue, I suck at Smash Bros. It's a cool spectator sport, though. It can be a cool spectator sport. Steffi, good luck. Hope to hear good news from you tomorrow. Thank you, Steffi, so much. Wish me luck tomorrow, man. I'm debating after this stream. I wanted to work on like some Kibiji shit, but I kind of want to just keep studying for this thing that I'm doing so I can just know with all the more certainty. As long as my brain's good. There's a certain point every day that my brain craps out and it just stops working. And I'm like, all right, I can't study anymore when that happens. So thank you for that, Steffi. Appreciate it. Daniel, is it true that the PS5 has a better UI than Xbox? That's an incredibly subjective question. There is no answer to that question whatsoever. It's like asking, is it true that red is a better color than blue? Like, no, there's no answer to that question. It's just, which one do you like more? So I have, not only do I not have an answer to that question, nobody has the actual right answer because there isn't a right answer to that. But Daniel, I can't vouch for PlayStation 5 in terms of the UI. It just looks cool. The biggest thing I love about PlayStation 5's UI is being able to share your screen with people. I love that. I love that you can share your screen with like your party. And Xbox, I freaking love Quick Resume. Quick Resume is so goddamn cool. Those are the two coolest things in my opinion about the UIs. Daniel, I mean, it looks pretty damn beautiful. The UI, yeah, it does. I love the UI for both of them, man. Like the PlayStation 5's one, in the way that I could see that being better is that it's something different. You know, the Xbox One, they're just like, if it ain't broke, let's not fix it kind of a thing. So I could totally see that. Like the PlayStation 5 is definitely like, here's a different kind of controller and here's a different kind of UI. So I get that. Jay Baker, I thought for a second you said, I'm going to try to get pregnant tomorrow. But I'm going to try to get a permanent license. I don't know what you mean by that, but good luck to you. Good sir, good luck to you. Javion, Doom Guy would, and Crustard, I keep seeing you reaching out. Let's game sometime. I'm down, man. Just hit up that Twitch thing. Like, again, I have instructions on how to join the Xbox Club on there, and also would love for you to be part of our hangouts on Patreon, dude. Love to have you, man. Javion Postel, Doom Guy would be cool, but I don't think they could do him justice in Smash. That's how I feel too. Like, if they put Doom Guy in, they could. Well, I don't know. You're pretty right about that. I'm really curious how the hell they'd make that work, because that son of a bitch is too violent, but I still want him. Wait, Flagboy, will keep my though to myself about what you will do if Doom Guy's in Smash. I think he means I will keep it to myself what my thought is. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be excited. Let's just put it that way. Good night, Lane. Thank you very much for coming by. Driver's license that I'm trying to get a car. Oh, okay. Good luck on the driver's license, Baker. And Lloyd and Smash will be cool. But swords. I mean, as long as there's just one. I just don't want to see like multiple anime peeps and multiple sword peeps in this next Fighters Pass. But I am down for one. And if there was just one, then I would definitely think Lloyd and Sora would be potentially the most appropriate. So yeah. But anyways, Faithfully Weird. Hi, Kibiji, long time no see. Sorry I've been gone so long. No problem, Faithful, but we're about to go. So, Eric Casti just showed up too. We need the Initiatives game to be announced since Xbox's potential next big franchise. We'll see. I don't know. It's going to be, I really want to know what the Initiative's working on, but I have so much faith in that studio just because of the talent that they have there. It's ridiculous. And Xbox is putting a lot into it. That's a new studio from the ground up. So we'll see. I'm excited to learn what Initiative's working on, though. Faithful, and I've been planning out my channel. Faithful, you've been talking about your channel for a while, and I just want to encourage you to just upload something. Or not even upload something, but just record. Record something like every week for the next month, and then the following month try to upload something every month. And keep recording something every week. Just edge into it. Don't worry about it being perfect. I really encourage you to do that. And I apologize, but Eric and Faithfully, you showed up at the end of this stream. I'm going to wrap up here now and keep doing my shiz. But I appreciate you so much and your patience. I apologize this week. I'm kind of being AFK. but I'm doing a lot of live streams. Like, this is basically live stream week. I am in a live stream basically of some kind every day this week. I just realized that. Sunday, I was on Game On Daily. Monday, I had my Twitch stream. Tuesday, I had Westside Otaku. Today was Samurai Kibiji. Tomorrow is Twitch. Friday, I'm going to be on Mads Gaming. And then Saturday is another Twitch thing of the Smash Tourney. Holy shit, I have done a live stream every single day this week. I don't think I have ever done that before. So, while there's no content this week, there's a shit ton of live streams. So anyways, I freaking appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support. If you like any videos, please share it with a friend. That means a lot to me, especially the Halo thing, because I don't know, I like to talk Halo with you guys, and it's nice when those videos do well. But thank you so much for your support. I'm going to skedaddle. Have a good night. I will see you in the numerous other live streams this week and next week for the Game Awards. And on Westside Otaku, Attack on Titans final season begins. So thanks for watching, and be geek, be proud, be awesome.